There was a very happy family with a mother, a father, and 2 boys aged 14 and 16. One day, the mom heard the Mahavir Bhagwan is speaking in his Samavasar, and that day the father was away at work. The mother went to hear his words. Bhagwan was talking all about karma and the impermanence of this world, and how situations, circumstances can change, but how to approach situations so you don't lose hope. That you may be happy today, but it does not take long for situations to change, and the inner strength is so key. Amongst these were so many gems of lessons. In that time, the teacher of these 2 boys, aged 14 and 16, had been unwell, and so all the neighborhood village boys and these 2 had gone to the lake to swim. In this time, the younger boy was swimming and got caught in a whirlpool, a wave, and he started falling under the water. He shouted for his older brother, "Bhai, brother, save me, older brother." The older brother heard this and went to save his younger brother. Unfortunately, he also got caught up in this wave, and the sad situation, both of these young boys, the apple of their parents' eyes, passed away. And such a happy family, when nothing had gone wrong, the situation changed. The village boys wondered, how could we break this news to the mother? They arrived back at the boys' home with the dead bodies. Mother still hadn't arrived back from Bhagwan's lecture or pravachan. They placed the bodies in the house with a covering. Mother got back home. She saw her 2 sons' corpses lying in front of her. She was aghast. She was so sad. Everything she had built up her hopes for, her dreams and her wishes, that these 2 boys would grow old, would look after them in their old age, and had been so good for them and to them, the apple of their eyes were no more. There was a battle going on in her head, her attachment to her children and all her hopes and wishes on one side, and the words of wisdom of Bhagwan and the nature of this world on the other. Eventually, the words of Bhagwan won, and she composed herself, calmed herself in such a sad situation. She applied the philosophy to try to move beyond the pain, and see beyond the sadness. But then she thought, I have the benefit of all the words of God to solace me, to calm me, to help me fight these troubles and see beyond them. But what of my husband? And there she devised, in that situation, a plan to help him understand this philosophy. As he was so busy in his work, he never had a chance to digest and absorb these words of wisdom that could help in any situation of sadness or happiness, that this too shall pass. An extension from our last story of the king and the medallion. Husband got home, and there the wife started crying, saying, something so bad happened today, you must help me. Husband said, what? She said, you know our neighbors? Said, yes. Well, 2 weeks ago I borrowed 2 jewels within earrings from them, such lovely jewels, and they're lovely, I love them, but now our neighbors are asking for these jewels back that I borrowed, and I don't want to give them back. I like them so much. He said, can you cry about this? You're the most sensible one of us all, you understand this all. They're not even our jewels to begin with. They were given to us, and these jewels were given to you, and you enjoyed them for a couple of weeks, but now you have to give them back. They're not even yours to begin with. Of course you must give them back. But she said, no, I like them so much. I have to keep these jewels. They'll be mine forever. He said, no, you borrowed them from our neighbor. And what is borrowed one day will need to be returned. This carried on for 5-10 minutes until she got him to say so many times that you must return these jewels, and she got him to explain. Then she said, no, I cannot. He said, let's go inside now. Give me those jewels, and I will return them to our neighbors ourselves. She said, okay, let's go in. And there they went in, and she showed him the corpses of both of their children. He said, what is this? This is our children. She said, don't shed a tear. You told me so many times that I borrowed those jewels from our neighbors, but now the time has come to return them. Our 2 boys, our 2 children are our jewels that came into our life from nature. We raised them with so much love and care and devotion, but they were never ours to begin with. We were but their caretakers, to raise them in the right way and to give them the best in life. But it was not to get attached to them, but only to prepare them. And today, the day has come to return those 2 jewels back to where they came from. Rejoice in their life. Rejoice in the good times and in their happiness. But don't shed a tear now, because it will not bring them back, and it will only make you more and more unhappy. And attachment should not lead to sorrow, but rejoicing in their life, and to move beyond and above, and to do good in their name and in their memory. Anitya. Nothing in this sansar, in this world, is permanent except our soul. That is the only real attachment we have. Our wealth, our possessions, our near and dear ones. We are all but together temporarily, like 2 jewels borrowed from a neighbor. But one day, all must be returned, as anything borrowed and not truly ours must be. Don't be sad. Don't go down in the depths of sorrow, but remember this philosophy and these reflections and these truths of life. Understand them and rise to the heights of philosophy, to be able to suffer and sustain any loss or any gain in life, and maintain a cool, calm, collected, philosophical state of mind that is strong in any circumstance. The real strength is not the physical strength, but the strength of the mind. The story of the 2 jewels and the 2 boys and Anitya Bhāvanā, or impermanence of this world. Thank you for listening. If I've said anything wrong or against Jain Shasana or any faith, please forgive me.